Hello. Thank you ever so much for pressing that play button. I certainly appreciate you choosing to view this video. This is going to be a review on Boucheron's Jaipur HOMME. And this is a parfum. It's a 3.3 ounce, 100 milliliter. And the way you tell the difference between the parfum bottle and the eau de toilette bottle is this frosted frame around the outer edge of the glass. The parfum has the frosted frame, and the toilette has just the crystal clear glass, like is here in the window pane with the gold lettering for the logo name and the juice name, and then the Boucheron house name. And the fragrance was released in 1997. Anik Murnado was the perfumer on it. And this bottle I purchased in either 1998 or 1999. So I have had this bottle either 23 or 24 years. And of course, we're real particular about our fragrances, and it's been kept in a dry, cool closet all these years with no light. So it's every bit as good today as it was the day that I bought it. I'm not sure which year I bought it because it was an anniversary edition that was either done on the first anniversary of its release or the second anniversary of its release. And I don't remember which one that was. The Boucheron did a special anniversary edition where they, if you wished to buy, you could buy the anniversary edition that came with this die-cast case that is just really stunning, that fits over it. And then you have just this beautiful, elegant, stunning presentation. The bottle itself and then this case as well were designed to be reminiscent of the temples in Jaipur, India, the gated city. And so I think they did a really great job. I've got a backup bottle here in case I ever used all of that, which I haven't and probably won't before my lifetime is over. But I do have a backup bottle just in case one of these days I decide I'm going to bathe in this stuff. This is really a fun fragrance to have around. We have friends that know we're fragrance collectors, and so from time to time when we have a gathering at our house or just have visitors, they say, "Oh, we'd like to see your fragrance collection," and so we bring them in. And sometimes this bottle will stand out to a good many of them. They just like wowed by the presentation with it in this case. And so a lot of times they'll say, "Well, I've never smelled any of those," or "We've never smelled any of this," and so we'll get out the tester strips and get 5 or 6 bottles of their interest. And I always make sure that we throw this one in because I have a little fun with it. We what we'll do is I'll get a pen out and I'll write the name of each bottle out that we've got, each fragrance that we're going to be smelling, on tester strips for everybody to get a tester strip. And then after that, I'll pick up the Jaipur first and the Jaipur tester strips and hold them up, give them a good blast of juice, pass them out, and everybody will begin to sample it. Everybody agrees right up front. When I mention, the top notes that you're going to be noticing first are going to be lemon verbena, bergamot, maybe a little bit of lemon. And under all of that brightness and briskness right up front, there's going to be a little hint of vanilla and sweetness that you're going to detect. And everybody agrees. And there'll always be, one person that will say, "Oh my lands, this smells just like my grandfather when he used to come home from the barber shop," or "This smells just like my dad before we'd go to church on Sunday mornings." There would be some memory of a patriarch in their family and saying, it smells like him, it smells like something he would have liked, it smells like something he would have worn. And that was the way the fragrance was designed. So we laid the tester strips down. We'll pick up another bottle, pick up the tester strip that's appropriate, spray it, let everybody pass the tester strips around, let everybody get their tester strip. We'll go through the note breakdowns of the openings, and usually about 20 or 30 minutes later, then we've sampled all of the bottles. I'll tell everybody, pick up the BOUCHERON tester strip and take a second whiff at it. And one memory in particular, with other realtors in our home, and that night some of them wanted to sample some of the fragrances before they left, and so I'm playing this game with all of them, this scenario. And we've got a young lady that's about 26 or 27 years old, and she was the one that was like, oh my lands, that smells so good. It smells kind of dated. It smells a little bit like a great uncle I had, and similar to a fragrance that he wore, and it reminds me of him. And but I consider it dated. She laid it back down. She was so animated when she picked it back up and she lifted it to her nose and she was like, what's going on here? This is different. Oh my lands, how it's changed. Oh, that smells so good. It's so sophisticated. I'm going to have my husband wear this. And we are all cackling. We are just laughing and enjoying her being so surprised and so animated with her reactions to the real change that had occurred in the development. And what happens after the dry down begins, that the citrus stays on top vaguely, and you can slightly detect it, and it's a brisk brightness. But those middle spices of nutmeg and cinnamon begin to pop through. And that nutmeg and cinnamon, with the woodsy note in the base and the vanilla that's not real sweet, but the vanilla spice, begin to mingle, and they come up with a real Asian or Oriental flair spiciness. And it's something that you would expect from the name Jaipur, after Jaipur, India. It's kind of almost an Indian spiciness. And it's very, oh, how do I describe it? Very sophisticated. The fragrance, I wear it formally, I wear it casually just because I love it. I wear it out taking care of business, out meeting with clients. It's just one of those fragrances that you really can wear everywhere if you so desire. I also believe that it's an all-season fragrance. Now, in the real heat of the summer, if it gets really hot and humid, it might be a little too sweet for that climate. But milder summer days, you can absolutely pull this off for summer evenings. It's just a great fragrance. I've been happy with it through the years. I'm so happy that I latched onto it back 23 or 24 years ago, that I have enjoyed this fragrance, and it's brought a lot of joy to my life, and traveled around the world with me, at least around the United States with me. With that, I'm going to say over and out, and I'm going to wish you all happiness in your lives filled with prosperity, lives right now filled with great healthiness. I wish all of you all of that. And if you would, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button below and the like button. And hopefully you'll enjoy my future videos and go back and review some of the past videos as well. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I'm going to wish you the best and say over and out. Bye-bye.